So here's the challenge before people start doing this. You have to actually caliper from the crook to here. It kind of depends on the shape of the palm.
So what does it mean if your ring finger is longer than your index finger? Firstly, this measurement directly affects your body's testosterone levels and predisposition to Alzheimer's disease. Secondly, it influences the area in which you are most likely to excel in life. From birth, our bodies instill certain predispositions in us to enable us to take full control of our health and simplify our choices in which direction to develop. We simply need to pay attention to the hints our bodies provide, and one of these hints is concealed in our hands.
And I also had a project related to how androgens impact prenatal development and how it impacts digit ratios in humans. This is a study that was published in Nature in the year 2000, looking at how the ratio of the index finger to the ring finger on the right hand, it's a testosterone exposure during prenatal development tends to make this finger slightly shorter than this finger. In females, they're more similar.
Based on Andrew Huberman's research, we can conclude that, like any form of life, it all begins in the mother's womb, where we can already discern what your future child is predisposed to. The intrauterine influence of maternal hormones can cause changes in the development of the fetus's brain, which can manifest in the length of the ring and index fingers. The ratio between these two fingers affects factors such as testosterone levels, susceptibility to Alzheimer's disease, and developmental predispositions. How can you determine testosterone levels through your fingers? To do this, you divide the length of your index finger by the length of your ring finger. It has been previously demonstrated that the shorter the index finger relative to the ring finger, the higher the testosterone levels in a man's bloodstream. In highly aggressive men, the difference in length between these fingers can be up to 5%. Scientists have discovered that these variations in finger length can have long-term consequences that impact our health. They conducted a study with a large focus group of 8,000 Alzheimer's disease patients and found that women with a higher 2D/4D ratio, indicating a more feminine hand development type, are more susceptible to developing Alzheimer's disease at a later age. Conversely, a lower 2D/4D ratio, associated with a more masculine hand development type, tends to preserve cognitive functions for a longer duration. You might wonder how your fingers influence your future. Dr. Huberman found that individuals with different character traits can have varying predispositions. Therefore, understanding and developing our character will help guide our strengths in the right direction.
You have to actually caliper from the crook to here. It kind of depends on the shape of the palm. So your pointer finger is shorter than your ring finger. And it's a small difference, but in females, they are more statistically, they're more similar than they are in males.
There are 3 types of hand shapes in total. If your index finger is longer than your ring finger, you are a leader who is more goal-oriented. You possess a sense of balance and are not one to make impulsive decisions. In some cases, this may also indicate introvertedness, although it can be a subject of debate. If your index and ring fingers are of equal length, you are a person who leads a balanced lifestyle. Others feel comfortable in your presence. Such individuals can be quite diplomatic and exhibit conflict avoidance skills. However, keep in mind that a calm disposition does not imply a lack of strong character. If your ring finger is longer than your index finger, you possess a high level of self-confidence. Such individuals tend to have more logical thinking, which enables them to excel at problem solving. They are also inclined towards professions that require these skills, such as science or engineering. Research has shown that men with a longer ring finger than index finger have a pleasant and approachable character. However, this is only a small fraction of what we know about our brain and our body. Click on the next videos while they're still available.